Welcome to this calculus tutorial. Today, we are going to learn about eliminating the parameter. Specifically, we will look at how to find y as a function of x by converting parametric equations into Cartesian form. First, let's understand what parametric equations are. Typically, you are used to equations involving just x and y. However, in parametric equations, both x and y depend on a third variable, which we call the parameter. This is usually denoted by t, representing time, or theta, representing an angle. Our goal in this lesson is to eliminate that parameter. We want to transform the pair of equations x of t and y of t into a single Cartesian equation. Y equals f of x. By removing t, we reveal the direct relationship between the horizontal and vertical positions. The first and most common strategy is algebraic substitution. This works best for linear equations. Step 1 is to solve for t in one of the equations. Step 2 is to substitute that expression into the other equation. Finally, step 3 is to simplify the result into standard form. Let's try an example. We have x equals t plus 2 and y equals 3t minus 1. First, we take the x equation and solve for t by subtracting 2 from both sides. This gives us t equals x minus 2. Next, we substitute x minus 2 into the y equation in place of t. After distributing the 3 and simplifying, we get our final equation. Y equals 3x minus 7. If we graph the result, we can see that our original parametric equations describe a straight line. The Cartesian equation we found, y equals 3x minus 7, describes this exact same path, with a slope of 3 and a y-intercept of -7. Sometimes substitution isn't the best path, especially when dealing with circles or ellipses involving sine and cosine. In these cases, we use the Pythagorean identity. Remember that sine squared t plus cosine squared t always equals 1. We can manipulate our equations to use this identity. Let's look at this example. X equals 4 cosine t and y equals 4 sine t. Instead of finding t alone, we isolate the cosine and sine functions by dividing both sides by 4. Then, we square both equations. Finally, adding them together allows us to use the identity, resulting in the equation x squared plus y squared equals 16. Visualizing this result helps confirm our math. The equation x squared plus y squared equals 16 represents a perfect circle centered at the origin with a radius of 4. The parametric form described the motion around this circle. To wrap up, remember that parametric equations use a third variable, t, to define position. To eliminate it, you can either solve for t and substitute, or use trigonometric identities like sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. This process reveals the path of motion in the familiar xy coordinate system.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.